Hello everyone. So welcome to Easy Electronics, and here we are discussing the SPPU FYBSc Computer Science exam preparation. This is the last moment exam preparation, I can say, because tomorrow you are having your Electronics 1 instrumentation system paper, and till now we had discussed about 50 questions, and this is the last part of the series of the objective questions that we are discussing. So yes, tomorrow you are having your second semester exam of instrumentation system paper, and till now we had discussed only the theoretical questions, but today particularly I am focusing on the numericals, because it is seen that most of the students, they are somewhat frightened whenever they see the numerical questions. So that's why today's lecture is, or today's session is particularly based on the numericals. And I can say that this is your last moment preparation, so please focus on the questions and try to solve each one of them. Now the very first numerical is that which is based on the op amp, that is operational amplifier, and here the application of op amp is already given. So the question is, op amp, for an op amp as an adder is written over here. The input voltages are 0.39 volt, 0.46 volt and 0.6 volt. If feedback resistance is 47 kilo ohm and input resistance is 5 kilo ohm, then its output voltage is dash. Now these are the options which are given. Now as the application is given, you must first of all think of the circuit diagram of this application. So this is the circuit diagram of op amp as an adder. Now here the thing is that you have given only one input resistance, and in this circuit we are having three input resistance, that is R1, R2 and R3. So as only one resistance value is given, so that means the value of all these three resistance is same, that is R1 equals to R2 equals to R3, which is equals to 5 kilo ohm. Okay, now this circuit is having three equations. The first equation A is when R1, R2 and R3, if they are not equal, then we have to use equation A for the output voltage of this circuit. But if R1 equals to R2 equals to R3, which is in this case or in this problem, so in that case we have to use the equation B, which is V0 equals to minus RF upon RV, V1 plus V2 plus V3. And if RF and RIN both of them are same, then we have to use equation C. Okay, now in our case we have to use equation B, because input resistance and RF, the value of them is given. Another thing here is that here it is not written that whether the adder is inverting adder or the non-inverting adder. Okay, so that's why minus sign, giving the minus sign is not important in this case, because minus sign itself indicates the out of phase relationship between that of the input or output, input and output, because there is a phase reversal between input and output, 180-degree phase reversal whenever we are applying the input voltage to the inverting input, which is shown by the minus sign. Okay, so that's why here as inverting adder is not written, or in the option also minus sign is not given, so that's why there is no need of that sign. So directly we can use the formula V0 equals to RF upon R in V1 plus V2 plus V3. We just have to put the values here for RF 47K, R in 5K, V1 0.39, V2 0.46 and V3 0.6. And after solving this equation, the value that we are getting is the option C. So the correct answer here is 13.63 volt. Then the next question is, what will be the output of the following circuit? Now here in this question, one circuit is given. First of all, we have to identify which application of op amp is this, or which configuration of op amp is this, that we have to identify, and then only we can apply the formula for this configuration, and we can solve this problem. So options are given, and if you can see this circuit properly, then you can easily identify that this is nothing but the subtractor circuit, because in case of the subtractor, op amp as subtractor, only in that application we are applying input to both of the input terminals of the op amp. So here, as you can see, that 0.2 volt is given to minus terminal, which is the inverting terminal, and minus zero point 0.3 volt is given to the non-inverting terminal. So that's why this is the non compare this is the op amp as an comparator application. So that's why we have to use the formula V0 equals to Rf upon R3 into V2 minus V1. This is the simple formula of subtractor circuit. You just have to put the values here, and the answer that you are getting is answer D. Minus 5 volt will be your answer in this case. Sometimes the question may ask that you just have to identify the application. So that questions also we will discuss in afterwards. Then the third question is, what will be the output of the following circuit? One circuit is given here. You just have to identify again the application of the op amp. So here simply we are applying the input voltage to the non-inverting terminal or to the plus input of the op amp. So that itself indicates that this is the non-inverting application or configuration of the op amp. Here the formula for the output voltage of non-inverting amplifier is V0 equals to 1 plus Rf upon Rin into Vin. Okay, the value of Rf is 30 kilo ohm, value of Rin is 2 kilo ohm, and the input voltage is 0.15 volt. Just put the values, and the answer that you are getting is 2.4 volt, which is option D. Then the next question is, what will be the output of the following circuit? Again, one circuit is given. Now here it is one of the simplest configuration or application of the op amp. So this is nothing but the buffer circuit, because as you can see that this is the input is given to the non-inverting input terminal of the op amp, but here the Rf and Rin value is not there, means they are absent. So that's why in this case we can simply say that output is simply following the input. Whatever input voltage you are applying, the same input voltage will appear at the output terminal of the op amp. So that's why this is the this circuit is called as buffer, or it is unity gain amplifier, or it is also called as the voltage follower circuit. So here the correct answer will be minus 0.8 volt, which is option A. Then the next question, identify the following operational amplifier configuration and find their output voltage. Again, one circuit is given, we have to identify. Again, this is the same circuit, and this is the non-inverting operational amplifier configuration. Again, we have to use the formula for its output voltage, which is V0 equals to 1 plus Rf upon Rin into Vin. Put the values, and the answer, obviously if you identify the configuration, then you can easily understand that the answer will be between C and D, and after calculation the correct answer that you are going to get is option D, because 1 plus 20 upon 10 becomes 1 plus 2, that is 3 into 5, so it is obviously 15 volt. Orally you can calculate it, no need of the calculation, written calculations, if your formulas and concepts related with the applications are clear. Then the next question is, identify the following operational amplifier configuration and find its output voltage. Again the same question, configuration is given. So obviously we are giving the input voltage to both of the inputs of the op amp. So this is op amp as subtractor, and yes, so no need of remembering the formula, because here if you identify the application, then itself it is having only one option of subtractor. So obviously option D is correct. No need of writing the formula and calculating the values. Okay, so option D is correct, and after calculation, which is RF upon R3 in bracket V2 minus V1, so finally you will get the output voltage equals to 2.5 volt. Then the next question is calculate the gain of an inverting op amp if the value of feedback resistance is 100 kilo ohm and input resistance is 10 kilo ohm. Now, whenever we are discussing about the gain of inverting op amp, now the gain can be written as like output voltage upon input voltage, or if the voltages are not given, then the gain of the inverting op amp is minus RF upon Rin. This is the simple formula, and here the two values are already given. So minus 100, RF equals to 100 upon Rin equals to 10. So that becomes minus 10. Option B is the correct answer here. Then next one is one of the application of voltage to frequency converter using op amp is. So some of the applications are given like digital counter, digital display, digital multimeter, light intensity meter, and after going through all these options, you will understand that option C is the correct answer here. That is digital multimeter. That is one of the application of voltage to frequency converter using op amp. Then the next is smart sensors are also called as. So now this kind of questions there is no need of studying also. There is just you just have to use your common sense and you can click the correct answer. So here option C is the correct one. Smart sensors are also called as the intelligent sensor. And the last question is this method is used for both thick and thin film sensor fabrication. Options are MOD, that is metallo-organic deposition, CVD, chemical vapor deposition, PECVD, plasma enhanced chemical vapor deposition, or option D is Langmuir-Bloget technique. Now here the correct answer is answer A, which is MOD, metallo-organic deposition. This method particularly is used for fabricating both thick and thin film sensors. So this was all related with the series of objective questions related with your SPPEU exam. I have taken around 60 questions of the instrumentation system paper and hope that all these 60 questions are helpful for you. um, Many a times the structure of the question is not same, but you can see that it is related with the questions which we had discussed. Okay, so for identifying such type of questions, I many a times told to all my students that if your concepts are clear, then whatever may be the format of that question, that doesn't matter. You can easily identify the correct option from such kind of questions also. Okay, so from my side I want to wish all of my students, all of my subscribers, all the best for tomorrow's exam, and hope that you will get maximum marks. If you like it, then please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you so much everybody.